Hey, what's going on? This is Big Grime. I got Cakewalk Sonar 7 and SOUNDForge. I'm going to show you how I use both of them to do different editing and how they work together. They're like first cousins or something because they work so well together. Like for instance, when you install SOUNDForge, Sonar already knows it. You don't have to tell it that it's there. It knows that it's there. So that's why I said they gotta be like first cousins or something because they know each other. So for instance, I use SOUNDForge to do some editing I can't do in Sonar. Like in SOUNDForge, you can actually draw in your waveform. So if there's like a pop or something or a click inside the audio, you could actually draw it out. Like literally just take it and draw it out of the waveform. Also, you can do like pitch bending, like chop and screw effects you can't do in Sonar. I think you can use like Waves. They have a plugin that you can maybe use it in Sonar, but it just doesn't work as good, and SOUNDForge is great, so why not use it? Okay. Let's go into doing a pitch bend effect. I'm gonna play this real quick. I heard gunshots, you better run. I heard gunshots, you better run. I heard gunshots. So I'm like, I heard gunshots, you better run. So let's say when I say run, I want to pitch bend that. Like, I heard gunshots, you better run. Alright, so first thing you want to do is you want to change your snap to grid. So you hold down shift and hit N, the letter N. Now, defaultly, it's just going to be on a whole note. That means you'll be able to only click on every whole note. So what we need to do is absolute time. So that way you can really get in on that run. Alright. You better run. Alright, run. Run. I heard. Let's not include that breath that I made. Run. So basically, I'm hitting F. I'm highlighting and I'm clicking S to slice where I want to slice it at. So now that all I got is run. Now make sure run is highlighted. Go to Tools, and as you see, SOUNDForge is in the listing. Again, Sonar already knows that it's there, so it's going to put it on that list. You don't have to do anything, just install SOUNDForge. So if you don't have SOUNDForge already booted up, it'll actually boot it up for you and put that clip inside of SOUNDForge automatically. But I already have it started up. This makes it quicker to work with. So okay, now here's run. Alright, so to get the pitch bend effect, what you need to do is go to Effects, Pitch, and of course Bend. The last edit I made is still there. I can save it as a preset if I want to, but if you don't, whatever your last envelope shapes that you made will still be there. Let's just preview this. Alright, so let's say I like that. Hit OK. Now, if I want to, I can just go ahead and just edit that. Alright, so let's say I like it. So what are you thinking? I gotta save it, right? Gotta save it to Wave, and somehow I have to import it into Sonar. Well, it's very easy. All you have to do is X out of the project. Not out of SOUNDForge, but the project. Do you want to save changes? Yes, we do. If it's a long clip, sometimes it may take a little minute to save, but really in general it does it pretty quickly. Minimize SOUNDForge. There you go to Sonar. It says take whatever 2.0 has been changed. Do you want to reload it? Yes. And now, shots, you better run. You better run. I heard gunshots, you better run. So as you can see, it made the changes onto sonar, and that goes for any changes. Just if you use sonar and get it in the SoundForge, whatever changes you make in SoundForge will be saved on to sonar by doing this procedure. You better run. I heard gunshots. You better run. So let's say I want to have this as one clip. I can just highlight all 3 clips, edit, bounce the clip. Now it looks like I never did anything. You better run. I heard gunshots. You better run. But let's just say I wanted to have that pitch bend effect on all my runs. I can just delete, click. Now at this point, what I want to do is make sure that my snap the grid is on hold note. So I want to unclick absolute time and just drag over. What I did was I clicked, hold control, and then I clicked and dragged it over while I'm holding control, and that made a copy. I heard gunshots. You better run. I heard gunshots. You better run. I heard gunshots. You better run. And I can just keep doing that. Now, let's get in some chopping effects. Leave your snap the grid up. What we're going to do is right click, envelopes, create track envelope, volume. Now, if you come up here, you have the draw tool. Defaultly is going to be freehand, meaning that I can just come down here and freely draw how I want the volume to be. You draw on this little arrow right beside the pencil. You got different shapes, but you know what? Square wave works very good in like chopping effects. So let's say, let's take it back. So let's say I want to add a chopping effect at the second round. I heard gunshots. You better run. And then on this clip right here, I want to have a chopping effect. Basically, what I have to do is, depending on how choppy you want it, that's when you adjust your snap the grid. Whole notes, of course, are going to be big chops. And then as you go down to halves, quarters, 16ths, 64ths, or whatever, it goes down to smaller chops. 16ths is usually a good starting point. So let's start there. And let's just say I want my whole second piece right here to be choppy. What you want to do is start at the bottom, at the beginning of where you want to start chopping, and then click and drag straight up, or as straight as possible. And then now drag across. And try to go as even as possible, but alright, so now I heard gunshots, you better run. I heard gunshots, you better run. I heard gunshots, you better run. And you may not want to do it the whole part, but sometimes, especially if you're doing a hook where you're singing and then maybe at the end you're holding a note for a long time and you wanted to go like that, you could do that. So let's say this is too many small pieces. Let's say I want to change it to eighth notes. You don't have to delete or backspace, redo or anything like that. All you have to do is just right over top of this. So I'm going to click down here. Go straight up. Then go across. And it'll overwrite what I did. See? I heard gunshots. You better run. I heard gunshots. You better run. I heard gunshots. You better run. And of course, let's say that's too small. I can go to quarters. Go straight up. Oh, that ain't work. Nope, that ain't work. Oh, there it is. I heard gunshots. You better run. I heard gunshots. you run. I heard gunshots, you run. I heard gunshots. And of course, like I said, you can do different shapes. Just when it comes to like chopping like that, the square is usually the best one to use. But you can use any of them. You can do a random, freehand, triangle, sine wave, saw wave. But in general, that's it, man. This is Big Grime signing off. And make sure you go to my site, biggrime.net, because I'm always doing stuff on there, especially with the beats. And I'm also doing like scores for movies. All right, so make sure you check me out. biggrime.net. Peace. All right, so if you like the video, a great way to show appreciation is to share it with your friends. What you could do is go below the video and you'll see share. And you'll see the Facebook and Twitter, logo. Click on there. Now you could just copy this link right here and just put it in, on your Facebook or send it to your friends by email as a messenger. But I'm going to make it a lot easier for you. You could click on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace tabs, Bebo, etc. But to share with with your friends on YouTube, click on email. Because they're probably more likely going to want to see it since they're already on YouTube. Some people that are on MySpace or Twitter, they may not be on YouTube. Now, you see all your contacts right here. If you scroll all the way down, you can add all friends or all contacts. Probably you want to add all friends because they're guaranteed to be on YouTube. Some of your contacts may not be on YouTube. But if you click on all friends, you see your friends right here. It just says friends. But that means it's going to send to all your friends on YouTube. I have a video that talks about editing rap vocals. So let's say if you wanted to share that video, you would, go to share, click on all friends, and then send a personal message saying, hey, I think this is a great video on how to edit your rap vocals. And then click send. And it'll send to all your friends. So if you could do that, if you enjoyed my video, if you could do that and share it with your friends, I appreciate it. Thanks.